There's nothing that's going to tie your tongue more than going to your doctor and thinking, all right, I really want to tell him or her I can't have an orgasm, but I just, how do you bring that up?
One bit that you write is that the vagina is a dark and mysterious place.
Right.
How do we shed more light on the vagina for people of both genders?
Yeah, right. I mean, you can't see your vagina. That's the problem. And guys have it easy. You know, their penis is just like, takes no effort on their part.
It's right there. It's hard to miss.
It's hard to miss. And if it is hard to miss, well, that's a whole nother problem.
Yeah. Now, you write about how we're comfortable talking about certain medical conditions, but when it comes to sexual issues, that becomes weird.
Absolutely. You know, when it comes to the physical challenges that people have, very few people are going to walk up to their coworker and go, oh my God, my vagina really hurts. And the overwhelming majority of women who have sexual concerns don't ask their doctor. And if they do, it takes them an average of 2 years to start the conversation.
So you have a chapter that's called Nothing's Happening, I'd Like to Buy a Vowel.
Yes.
What vowel is that?
I think we're talking an O.
Okay. You have in there a survey that talks about how women describe their orgasms in terms of movies. 8.9% said they described their orgasm as much ado about nothing. 23.5% said Mission Impossible. 35.7% said Swept Away. 9.5% said Toy Story. And 22.3% said Fast and the Furious. Did that have anything to do with Vin Diesel? Now you write about the G-spot. Say that its existence is heatedly debated. Why is that a question? Isn't this something that we can prove or not prove?
One would think, because what we know is that if you look at a woman's clitoris, which we hope everyone looks frequently, it's just the tip of the iceberg. We know that it continues to go inside the body and extends all along the length of the vaginal wall. And the question is this G-spot something separate from it, or is it just like the tail of the clitoris? And my feeling is, who cares? You know, what difference does it make?
We talk a lot about false equivalence on this site. Debates like climate change, where the scientific consensus is 97% to 3%.
Yeah.
And yet it's posed on TV as a one-to-one debate.
Right.
This seems like something where the scientific consensus is in one camp.
Exactly.
Okay. And you are very pro-vibrator. In one of the press statements that I saw, it said, if the only thing that you own that vibrates is your cell phone,
it's time to go shopping.
Yes.
Next Valentine's Day, forget the chocolates, forget the flowers, show up with the We Vibe, and you will be the best guy.
We Vibe.
We
Vibe. How much does that cost?
Price should never be an issue when it comes to pleasure.
Okay.
But
she'd like it. So we've talked about women bringing up these issues with their friends, with their doctors. How would a partner open up a conversation about issues surrounding sexual health and well-being if they feel just awkward talking about it? It's not the way that they were brought up, or they don't hang with a crowd that's very open about this sort of thing, and that can be tough.
So there is this discomfort about talking about the physical problems that women have sexually, which is why I wrote Love, Sex Again. It's really giving the script, if you will, to say, not only do I care about this stuff, but I care enough to learn about it, and now I want to have that conversation with you because you're important to me, and I want our sexual relationship to be as good as it possibly can be.
So you might be taking someone from Much Ado About Nothing or Mission Impossible to the Fast and the Furious.
You got it.
A lot of men are not comfortable talking about these topics. I am very comfortable. I am not awkward at all when it comes to talking about these things.